to my channel, Asitgets. My name is Asriel. I'm just going to jump right into it and say that I am able to communicate with spirits. And not only that, most of the time I'm able to sense a death within the family. And not only that, sometimes I would be visited by their spirit shortly after their passing or before. With all that being said, kind of inspired me to reach out and begin to communicate with my ancestors. Now, I will say I don't do this in a traditional way. I do not have a traditional altar, and to be honest, I don't even make offerings to my ancestors. I spoke with my ancestors and asked them, is there anything that I should be giving to you? Should I be giving you food or anything like that? And they said, I don't need anything from you. They tell me that they are independent, and truth be told, it shows within the family. While I was growing up, I've watched my aunt and uncle and grandma and grandpa run businesses. They've had seafood restaurants and stores. Therefore, it's definitely in my DNA to be an entrepreneur. And my ancestors say like, hey, I don't need anything from you. We're good on this end. So I don't give any offerings at my altar. However, I did subconsciously create an altar. Things just kind of fell in together. It's an area where I burn my incense, and I have a Skyrim mirror and my water bottles with my affirmations within them, and I burn my candles. It's a very sacred space. I only use that area for burning incense and candles and meditating and communicating with spirits. And I definitely use that area to try to burn some incense and, communicate with my ancestors. Now, I will say, when it comes to your ancestors, it's more than just the family members that that have passed away. It goes back for generations upon generations upon generations, and some a lot deeper than others. And I've definitely went on my journey to try to go as far back as I can within my lineage, or at least allow those ancestors to come to me. And they most definitely have, and they most definitely are ancient. Like I said earlier, independence definitely runs in the family. And not only that, according to the ancestors, they're very self-sufficient. I would go into detail. However, I can't control who watches this video and how you will perceive it. And I just don't want to run into the possibility of the viewer maybe judging family members of mine. Simple fact, because I know some of my viewers are actually people that I know and, that are close to family. And, I just don't want to put them in the spotlight, even though these ancestors go way back. It's just that, I don't want to risk them being judged. Simple fact, because of what my ancestors were into back in those days. I will say this though, they're definitely strong, they're definitely deep, and do not mess with theirs, because they do protect their own, as your ancestors should. I think it's definitely important to try to connect and communicate with your ancestors. I think it helps your kids in the future, building a strong lineage, and maybe even breaking some generational curses. Well, just about all I have to say about how I communicate with my ancestors and why I feel like it definitely helps me to further explore myself and inner knowing by knowing my ancestors. Definitely gives me insights on, certain things about myself that I may have picked up from down the line. Comment down below if you communicate with your ancestors. And if so, tell me, do you make offerings to your ancestors? If so, what? And exactly why? I would like to know. I'm definitely interested in that. Well, it was nice talking to you. I'll catch you on the next one. Bye.